Welcome everybody to my top 10 best horror anime. It's about time to get spooky, so if you're uneasy with scary stuff and traumatizing scene, I highly suggest you don't watch this video. Like I don't know, watch My Little Pony, it's cool stuff like that. You probably know the drill by now, so you can skip ahead to the rankings, but otherwise if you're new to my top 10, this is a quick tutorial. I give my insight on each number as I play a clip of the series to give you an idea of the art style, the voice acting, and the overall ambience. If it seems interesting to you, you can watch it, otherwise you can pick another one. Do however keep in mind that my list is based on my personal taste and the stuff I have seen. I know a lot of anime, but I just have 10 entries, so I want to suggest anime that I think will please the biggest crowd. Okay, before we get started, I need to specify something for people. We Westerners don't get scared by the same kind of stuff Japanese people do. They have giants' belief in ghosts and unexplained events scares them. It may not be the case for you. It's possible you watch all of these without even flinching once. If you're that tough, good for you, but my list can't help you get scared. You'll need to find something else. There is very little horror anime out there, and finding 10 of them to scare you is quite a challenge. Does it need to make you feel uneasy? Does it need to have gore or pop scare? It all depends to each viewer, so instead I'll go my personal experience, so let's roll with it. Number 10. First one is Hamtaro. Talking hamster that meets every day in your backyard is sure to scare the living shit out of you. Oh, okay, fine, I'm just kidding. Let's get on with it. Real number 10. Serial Experiments Lain. I'm starting with this one. Lain came out in 1998, which makes it a pretty old anime compared to today's standard. However, it is a great philosophical work that can be interpreted in many different ways. There's just not one good answer. The whole setup makes the ambience really eerie, and while they may not have loads of pop scare, this is more of a mystery and psychological one, and has a lot of value to it.
I can use this system to explain to you that I am still alive.
Let's all love Lain.
You know, Lain, in the real world, people are connected somehow. That's how societies are created. You can live and communicate in both worlds. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not scared. Not really.
Number 9. Deadman Wonderland. Alright, let me stop you right now on this one. Great show, awesome art, and all the good stuff. It gets ranked so high because they canceled out the anime after the first season due to poor view stats, which is to me a giant letdown. The manga has 58 chapters and a kick-ass plot twist. This is a story really worth getting to follow on paper if you like the short anime version they did.
I can use that again. And all I've got to do is bleed. This place and its rules can suck my...
Are you sure about this? Because once the old you's dead and gone, then you gotta own up to whatever takes its place.
No problem. I can hear the lullaby.
Behold, the abandoned one. You are as the world has made you.
How does the rest go?
Number 8. Jingoku Shoujo, or also known as Hellgirl. This one has a beautiful art and a soundtrack that will send shivers down your spine for sure. Yet it may feel a little repetitive. The story followed the same mechanic pretty much each episode with very little variance. Upon striking midnight, people can access a website to spread their grudge, and the Hellgirl will kill the one people they want dead in exchange for a price. You can see where this is going, right? Number 7. Kara no Kyokai. Usually I try to avoid mentioning movies in my top 10 as I think you guys would rather have a complete series to watch over a short film of 90 minutes. However, in this case, I decided to make a skip on it because yes, it's a movie, but there's 10 of them. This is not a typical spooky anime once again, but it's a very thriller-filled series that will keep you on the edge of your seat, no any less. Number 6, Mirai Nikki, or also known as Future Diary. This is an anime I once mentioned in my top 10 saddest anime, for yes, it holds quite the moving moments, however this bad boy got some pretty scary scenes too. This girl named Yuno, she's just a giant stalker, and I won't lie to you, it kind of freaked me out a lot during some point. Added to that, the whole series is in dark tone and most of the time is spent during nighttime, so it got the ambience going on.
見殺しには見殺して。
Number 5, Shiki. This show is an adaptation of an old two-part horror novel. It brings back the traditional vampire, you know, the real vampire, not anything close of two-fanged girl that's skedaddled in the sunlight trying to fight a boy they like enough to suck his blood. Also, don't let the color scheme fool you, for yes, it may seem brighter, but it doesn't by any chance make the show any less spooky.
This stupid village! I hate it! Hate it! Someone's watching me. Someone's watching me. I can feel it. This is good. I'll show them I'm not like the others.
Number 4, Ghost Hunt. This show got some of the spookiest scene I've seen. Okay, maybe it was because I was home alone at midnight with headset full blast on complete darkness. It got loads of ambience to freak you out, is just what I'm saying.
Well, it's more than just the place sinking.
Knocking sounds! That's another one of Tissan's criteria!
Well? Naru?
We need to get out of here now!
This is it! Everybody out! Go, Mike!
Number 3, Gantz. I have such a giant respect for the author of this series. He doesn't give two damns about his character. You like this one? Well, tough luck, he's gone. This is the best example of a pure survival anime. This bad boy got 26 episodes spread over 2 seasons, though the second season is much more filler-filled. Filler-filled? You seriously made that up? God, you suck. I like these fillers. They made a real good alternate universe of the manga, which has over 380 chapters. This series is one of my all-time favorites, so it's really worth checking out. Number 2, Higurashi. Disclaimer, the clip you're about to see can be extremely traumatizing for some people. Watch at your own risk. Okay, you ready? This shit. You need nerves of steel to watch this. If you're compassionate and sympathetic towards character, don't even boot up the first episode. This clip is just an example of the stuff that happens in there. I will have warned you. Oh my f***ing god, she's pulling her nails out one by one. How can you watch that?
これ本当に痛いの。すごく痛いんだよ。
シオン、もう無理？
やれるよ。こんなの全然楽勝だって。こんなの痛くない。
外れたがよ。
そんな、また？やだ。やだ。
シオン、あとちょっとだから頑張って。
やだやだやだ。本当に無理。本当に痛いのよ。
And finally, number 1, Elfen Lied. This show is such a masterpiece. Well, maybe several pieces. Arm pieces. Limbs. Do I need to be more specific? She motherfucking cut people up, son! We at Misty/Chronexia channel are not responsible for the behavior of current commentator. We would like to apologize for this guy getting carried away like a little bitch. I mean, it's got gore, some very messed up scene. If you never saw the show, you better ground yourself up, for it's a giant head spinner.
Open fire! Hurry, shoot her! We're out of bullets. I'll take this, bitch! Watch out! Let's get out of here!
Extra number 1. You thought I was done, right? Number 0. Another. This one I've mentioned my top 10 Supernatural. I wanted to leave the first rank to Elfen Lied, but this one clearly deserves an extra mention. Extremely spooky and shiver-inducing. It's gore and just plain creepy. The art style is yet dark and colorful at the same time. And the dolls, man, they're freaking puppets. They're just... ugh, it's so disgusting.
名前はなんていうの?
メイ、ミサキ、メイ。
So maybe you're all tough and you're like, well, these didn't scare me at all. And I'll be like, well, in the category, that's as far as it gets for now for anime. If you want manga, though, that's a completely different story, for they have some pretty spookier shit on paper. Trust me on that. But hey, you came here because you thought you were brave, and I respect that, so look down in the description below. Yeah, just below the video. You need to open the description tab because my lazy ass types a lot of stuff. So I will put a link down there with a Korean cartoon that's bound to scare you if you've never read it before, just so you don't feel like you've come here for nothing. Alright guys, time for a quiz. Remember, it's important to pick an answer. Anyone will do, just pick one. What will you do next? Is it A, better subscrizzle to this guy, cause I don't know what he can do if I just leave, but he seems like a psychopath, so better not take my chances. B, well, this was fun, I wonder what's else on his top 10 playlist. Or C, fuck this shit son, I'm out. Wait, why is there a piano above me?